Today was the best trading day I've had since starting the Disciplined Trader project. For the first time in a long time, trading actually felt calm. Yesterday I mentioned I was planning to experiment with my entry timing based on what I observed last week in Hawaii. Instead of opening my first position immediately after my 30-minute waiting period expired, I decided to wait another hour, hopefully giving the market more time to settle and the opening volatility a chance to fade. Unlike yesterday, where my excitement pulled me in a little too early, this morning I waited. At 10:17 a.m., almost 2 hours after the opening bell, I bought 50 shares of Microsoft. 3 minutes later, I entered Tesla with 25 shares before adding another 25 a few minutes later. By 10:25, I was long 50 shares of both. The difference between today and prior initial entries was immediately noticeable. Instead of the violent price swings I'm used to seeing right after 9 o'clock, both positions were moving much slower. Microsoft climbed steadily while Tesla drifted against me. But again, the moves were slow and nothing felt rushed. Even when Tesla nearly stopped out, I found myself remaining calm because this time I wasn't facing a situation where I was already approaching my predefined daily maximum loss so early in my trading window and panicking that it would already be a down day. For the first time I can remember, I actually had time to watch, think, and plan before reacting. Tesla eventually recovered, but remember thinking when it was red I had various options versus my traditional impulse of immediate reentry. Also, at least up until today, I was so used to trades lasting only a few minutes as things were moving so quickly, where today I found myself comfortably holding positions for 15 minutes or longer before taking profits. As the new setups appeared throughout the morning, I continued trading the same way, calmly, patiently, and without feeling like I had to make instant decisions. Now I fully understand in no way I suddenly solved my discipline problems by waiting until 10:15 to trade. But if delaying my start consistently gives me more time to think instead of react, and the pace I experience today happens more times than not as we go forward, this just may end up being one of the most important changes I've made yet. Today I earned my highest discipline score yet, 9.0, and it would have been a 9.5 if I hadn't made the same mistake I've made a few times now, forgetting to place an initial stop loss. The good news is I caught it almost immediately and corrected it, but the mistake still cost me 5 points. The other deduction came from averaging down once or twice. While I still don't want that to become a habit, those decisions felt far more controlled than what they felt like in the past because the trades were moving much slower and I had more time to analyze what the charts were telling me. Everything else earned a perfect 10. Overall, my first trade was at 10:17 and I was completely out by 11:19 this morning. I had just 13 trades and finished the morning with a profit of $120. Now, $120 is not going to change my life, but the discipline practice behind earning it just might. My average discipline score was 6.59 in June and 6.81 in July. After just 2 trading days in August, I'm averaging 7.3, which brings my overall journey average up to 6.9. My goal now is simple: finish August with a discipline score above 9 and push my overall journey average above 7.0. Today was a great day, but tomorrow still doesn't care. One good score does not make me a disciplined trader any more than one bad score makes me an undisciplined one. What matters most is whether I can repeat today's process. Today's score will not buy me anything tomorrow. I have to earn it all over again, and that's the plan. Thank you all for being a part of this journey, and I'll see you tomorrow after the close.